Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Wo Long, Woohoo Fallen Dynasty. I'm the Mysterious JG. This is kind of an odd video. This is the return of the series after a bit of a hiatus. I suspended everything except Atelier Riza, which I already had a back catalog of, and Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence, because that's my most watched series. Try to keep those going during I guess also Empire Earth. Try to keep those going while I was down for surgery, and I'm back, so I'm coming back and recording more of this series. But unlike Ghost of Tsushima, which I recorded a little bit the other night, this I have played because I was off screening this, and what I actually did was I beat this entire level that we're about to go through off screen. And what makes that kind of interesting is I figured, well, I can do that because I can set it to play story scenes and stuff, even if you've already seen them, and I could recreate the experience. So it's like, okay, like this was a thing I was playing while sitting around in my apartment recovering and not feeling up to recording, or like I mentioned in some other things, I had my mom around playing nursemaid for a week or two, week and change. When I was needing help getting in and out of chairs and stuff like that. She was hanging around, and I didn't want to record, so she would just get out her reader, and I would turn the sound down and play this, and as a way to relax. And I did beat the main this mission. But what I found out when I went back, well, you'll see. Last time we had gotten a little ways, and I guess we're getting the intro again. That's fine. Ugh. Oh, saints preserve us! What's going on here? I'm the Neo, by the way. And I still don't know exactly who she's meant to be. I'm pretty sure she's not supposed to be Jiao Chan. Like, if there's a character in the novel that she is, I'm not recognizing who it is. She might be more of a character from fable, myth, and Chinese opera who hangs out with Liu Bei. Yeah, my brother fell down when he was 6, and I've been really mad about it ever since. He's got headbutt. Watch out. It's like Ivan. If they hadn't told us a character name, I think we'd still be able to guess that this was Zhang Fei, if you have knowledge of Koai's presentation of any of the Dynasty Warrior people. And Guan Yu is Guan Yu in any reality.
Don't be so reckless, Yida.
Is it Yide or Yida? We just heard it 2 different ways in like 4 seconds. Huh?
My apologies.
It's kind of cartoonish a little bit.
Ahead of myself. Okay. It's time to find out how strong you really are.
Arm wrestling contest.
Play a little game. Who can take out the most rebels? You or I?
Well, I must admit I don't like me some rebels very much. Oh yeah, and I've upgraded my outfit, by the way. But yeah, last time we did a video's worth of exploring this level. I guess this is not the most efficient Let's Play ever because we're starting the level over. But what I found is if you replay a level, even if you set it to show all the cinematics again, the problem, if it is a problem, and I'm not sure it is, I already have all the flags. Because finding flags improves your morale level and the minimum level to which it can slip if you're defeated in combat, and it just generally makes things easier. And we're starting out at full, not full level, because we're starting out at the lowest level you can be. Like, if you lose, you can only drop down to 20. And we're starting there because I already have all of them. Which means I'll play through the level, but, I mean, unless we count as we go, I might not find all the flags in this second run. Because some of them, like, the whole point is that they're off in, little corners of the map that you wouldn't necessarily explore. So this might not be the most full run. It's like missing. It's like if I went off screen and Neo and found all the Kadamas and came back and didn't necessarily show you where all the Kadamas were. It's going to be a bit like that.
I am Liu Bei, leader of the militia.
Liu Bei?
Along with my 2 sworn brothers. They need help. So may I ask that you go in my stead?
You know,
I will not be far behind.
you got people calling him Yide or Yide or Yidu. I want somebody to tell me how Xuande is pronounced. Which I, actually did find a video of some young lady who was presumably of, I don't know if she said the Cantonese or, that's the thing. I don't know if it's Cantonese or Mandarin, but she has a whole channel where she just does, well, she did a video. It's not her whole channel, pronouncing names from this game.
I was told that a great sage once lived here in secrecy, and apparently the area became known as Guegugo Valley.
Guegugo?
The ogre's domain, because of him.
Because the sage was an ogre.
Exactly fill one with confidence, does
He
it?
was an ogre sage. He was this very wise ogre who would lived alone on a mountain. Occasionally he would allow disciples to come study with him. But he also had one eye and a giant horn growing out his forehead. So we'll go through this again. Probably don't have to be real. So I went ahead and just changed gear. I found that the Wuhuan cavalry stuff, which enemies in this level drop, is a nice kind of... I wasn't really that impressed by the benefits I was getting out of the general of Earth gear. I mean, it's kind of fun, knowing that I had special gear. I'm looking for it here so I can find the name of the set. General of Man, rather. Yeah, the Yellow Heaven Must Rise. The set wasn't doing anything for me. But this gear is like a nice midpoint between the Lieutenant General stuff, which is... It provides more defense, but is heavier. This is a little bit lighter. So if I put on the entire Lieutenant General set, I would be overburdened, couldn't move fast. This Wuhan Cavalry stuff is somewhat lower defense, but significantly higher than the Yellow Turban stuff I was getting. And I should probably actually... Master of Saber. Some Wappet here we don't seem to have ever come across, or I've never killed anyone using it. Dual Wappets. Like, I should be... I should probably switch to something where... Oh, we've already got a dual... a Maki, whatever, equipped. Oh, and I already had it equipped. I just had to pull on the giant hammer on my back. Never mind. Alright, so we're going through it. I'll try to kind of explore nooks and crannies, but like the one-time only treasures I've already gotten, there's going to be a lot of like temptation to just rush ahead to the end because there will be nothing for me to unlock here. What a jerk. I thought he was going to attack my allies.
Are now too scared to go on the offensive.
They didn't do a particularly good job there.
Aren't you with the militia as well? If you think you've got more spine than them, you'll have to prove it.
Leaders never had a way with words, but what he says is the truth.
You do got to prove it,
Came here without
punk.
force, but being few in number to advance.
Yeah, because Yide took care of the sorcerer there. He explained sorcery to us. Then he proceeded to defeat the enemy while we just, like, kind of didn't get it done so much. But anyway, we can't be but so sneaky, but, it feels really odd to be sneaking around. Oh, the other thing is, like, when there's ladders that... Oh, wow. Apparently, either never found this or they do rejuvenate these, So, apparently, either they do refill these, or I never noticed that one before. I'm not sure which is the case. And you could just drop all the way down there. I don't think you die from dropping from this height. But we'll come back around. But if there's like ladders that have to be, you have to get to the top of the ladder and knock it down. But from that point on, you can climb up and down. stuff like that. We may not be doing that stuff right. Because it may be that as I encounter them, they've already been... even if I encounter them from below, and I shouldn't be able to use them the first time I come across them, I may find ones where it's already already been triggered. What am I even talking about? Champion. Sure, maybe I can find this champion. It's probably you. So, I don't know that I avenged him. I think Guan Yu and Zhang Fei avenged him, but the point is he got avenged. And this guy still chilling out. I think 25 is... Oh, there's a wizard that's found us. Damn you, wizard. He gave us accolades. And we got a warlock mask. And dragon pot use back. And this is a flag. Count them off for yourself if you want. I have a bad feeling about us getting all of the flags that we were supposed to get on this run. He really made a monkey out of me. I just did terrible there. Now, I was playing this a little bit during my convalescence, but it has been a while. What the hell, game? I swear to God, like, I was like creeping up on that guy, and like I thought right before I was attacked, I thought, oh, there might be a guy hiding. Then once he did attack me, I was pressing buttons like crazy trying to switch focus. Nothing happened. But yeah, I'm going through dragon pots at a great rate here. And again, this would be going even more spectacularly poorly if it weren't for the fact that I started at 20 of 25. I don't know if it's morale or what level. It's the little the number right over my hit points there. I think this ladder I'm not supposed to be able to climb until after I've gotten up there another way. Oh, hey, here's this lady.
I remember you. What a small world it is we live in.
Anyway, I'm clearly an agent of the Yellow Turban since I'm allowed to hang out in their camp.
Every blacksmith dreams of having a client of your caliber, you know.
Oh, I have a lot of dreams about you, friend. Anyway, can upgrade weapons, armor, upgrade materials. What am I wearing right? Okay, I got my Wuhan stuff on. I could upgrade what I'm wearing right now. And all it requires is leather, which isn't particularly rare. This is probably a good idea, actually. Because you get additional leather as you go. Ooh, I did that twice. I don't think I meant to do that twice. But I guess I'll go ahead and upgrade all these twice. What the hell? Because I can off-screen for additional leather if I want to. But probably the level 1 greaves, like, I could have left them alone. At any rate, we definitely upgraded our stuff pretty good. And I'll leave our weapons alone for right now, because we just spent a lot. Go ahead and hit this. Yeah, I'm already second guessing. I was pretty liberal with my use of upgrade materials there, but I suppose that's what they're for. If you're not using them, then it's kind of wasted. Creeping along super slow. Might not have been the best. White Horse Servant Cavalry helmet. And I'm already like, is there better stuff I'm not using? No, that is lower down.
What on earth are these guys? There's something about them different from the foes earlier.
The wizards? Or are you talking about like zombies? Because we haven't encountered zombies yet with Zhang Fei in our presence, but that's coming. Oh, the other thing is that there was like a group guarding this place, but they don't respawn after you defeat them. So yeah, there are going to be little bits of the flavor of playing this level for the first time, which I'm afraid I have wrecked for you. So Wuhan. Poison accumulation. Yeah, this is. I should have held off and upgraded those instead. Oh well. And honestly, I don't even get a set bonus for this. I just had it in mind that I should wear matching clothes. But anyway, these treasure chests do respawn. And I think there were wizards and shit up here and stuff, and that's why Zhang Fei's like, who are these guys? They're not like enemies we fought before. Well, we'll never find out exactly what they were. Unless I did get this far in the last video and we did see them. So I guess you cross by land to get over there and then fight your way up here is what you're supposed to do. You know, I don't remember having taken a ladder to get here. I am confused now about what the proper path is to advance. Oh, I should have probably surprised you guys, huh? Red said I was surprised by the fact you even exist. Oh, and whatever bond levels do with Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, I think we've maxed them out at this point. That's annoying. Taking some beatings here, huh? Warfare Classics. Vintage G.I. Joe comics. Fighting for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is it. Well, these enemies are exactly like other ones we fought. We fight zombies all the time, don't we, Guan Yu? Finally using the combat mechanics they want me to there. This game really wants you to do lots of like counters. Okay, that didn't work out. Coming after us, buddy? Apparently not. Okay. We'll come back. Did you guys? I thought you guys dropped down, but then you were right there. Oh. Never mind. Eventually, he found his way down. It looks like. Is he coming up behind us? for the super slow zombie sneak attack. That's a different guy. That's a different guy. Oh, well, you know what probably happened? Zhang Fei and Guan Yu probably killed him while I was running around up this corner. There's a level 7 guy, but it was a level 5 guy who was up there trying to decide if he wanted to drop down or not. Had to be saying, that's a different guy. Don't think there's any way to improve our jump so that we... so that we do less missing. Okay.
Who do you think would win if I fought my second elder brother in a serious duel?
Our brother would best us all, after all.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
This world cannot be saved with foolhardy bravery alone, which is precisely why we pledged our blades to our brother.
You're talking... okay, you're not saying Liu Bei could beat either of you guys in a fight, because that's ridiculous. I think what they're saying is that Liu Bei has virtues other than just being tough, which are more important for the peace and prosperity of the land, which is, you know, correct. That is true. Yeah, I won't bother to snipe that guy. Here's another one. There's probably like a tough crew of enemies that we had to fight here to get this flag for the first time, and... well, I messed that up. Okay. Just gotta get used to there being little zombies who will rise up from the ground all over the damn place, and you're fine. So I'm pretty sure there was a ladder we could kick over here. And I resisted the temptation. Alright, thank you, Zhang Fei, or Guan Yu, whichever one of you launched vicious attacks on that piece of wood. Good job. But anyway, up here we got a wizard who will be a minor pain in the butt if you don't deal with him. And I don't know quite how refreshing arrows seems to work. It's you just loot them periodically. I have not found in my off-screening that I have to be super stingy about using arrows. If I'm in a situation where it's clearly a good idea to use an arrow, I should use an arrow. Inventory works a little different from Neo, apparently, where you can have 1 billion of them in your long-term supplies, but you, like in the original Neo, it'd be a big pain in the ass to get them. They're a real limiting factor in any given level, because you could have a whole bunch in your store box, but you couldn't bring them with you on a mission. And then that whole...
Hey! Look up there! How did those rocks get piled up like that?
oh, I don't know. But, you had those, like, little Kadama merchant guys in the next game, and then in this game, hey, here's one of the little flags you can stick stuff in. Now we're getting ready to fight. We're fighting our way towards that stuff from Mass Effect Andromeda that, man, I didn't hate Mass Effect Andromeda as much as everyone else seemed to, but I am annoyed we'll never find out what defeated the, there was this race of dudes who these robots that were hanging around being enemies in that game were like the remnants of some dead civilization, and there was this weird stuff that was growing around, and like getting close to it would do damage to you, and it was like destroying entire planets, and we never found out because it was all sequel bait. That Mass Effect Andromeda, I don't think it's getting a sequel. Who knows? They might make another Mass Effect game. I don't think Andromeda is going to be inventory limit reached. Oh wow. Oh, because it's a dragon pot cure. Never mind. I thought it reached the inventory limit for all items. It's because specifically that is a limited thing. Like I can't get more than 4. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. I'm trying to be sneaky because I know there's a fight up there that's kind of dangerous. And what I want to do is get to a save. But no, I am going to die. I just fell to my death. I wanted to get here so I could level up. That was the point. So, weight limit. Oh, what was I doing here? I might have reached a point. I've leveled up sneakiness and thing that gives me poison, although poison hasn't been that useful. Sneakiness has been useful in regular levels, not that useful when fighting against bosses. I think it might be the time I just start alternating between the things that are the least leveled until they catch up a bit. Earth could go up and give me more equipment, but I think I might be better off just getting my spirit gain from attack. This is the one that favors martial arts, which I haven't been using much, but we eventually want to level all this stuff up a little bit. I at least want to reach the point where eventually, even if I go with metal as the thing which like makes you better at spells, like I think we want to reach a point where eventually we've got a decent level, like high end, like maybe you don't want level 40 Scorch Spinner, but you want to get to the point where, yeah, nothing should be less than like 20 or so that even if you're going metal for like, you know, oh, low spirit cost to cast spells, you have access to spells of different things. So I don't know what the level cap is, but I can't imagine that having something that isn't a key attribute up to level 10 is going to be like, oh my god, wasteful. You'll never recover from this mistake. Alright, so I'm going to call it a video here. When we come back next time, I think you heard it spawning in the background as I fell to my death, and Jankface like, you're not going to die, Yadas, are you? But there's an actual monster of a little bit of note to be fought early in the next video, and then we're just going to be kind of... I just saw a preview image on YouTube that I thought was Elmo meeting... or Grover and Elmo meeting Jordan Schlansky from the Conan O'Brien. It's not. But we will be... probably like halfway through the level, because you could really zip through it fast if, and this is what I didn't occur to me until this video, but what really I messed up by fighting through this thing off screen while just kind of recovering and hanging out and leveling up and trying to have some progress. It means that when we get to a new flag, it is already free of enemies. So some of the bigger throwdowns are like a flag is guarded by a group where they're the mechanic has been in the game. There's like all the enemies, their morale levels are connected to each other, and the more guys you can take out before dealing with the big bad, the better. And like there's a couple of encounters like that I kind of robbed us of because you only get them the first time you play through. So, oh well. Hopefully we'll still be able to make things interesting. The boss at the end will be a little more interesting than like giant monkey guy, giant pig. So you can look forward to that. See you guys next time.